Guys, welcome back to my channel. Here in this channel we talk about hair care tips, routines, regimen and more. So in case you know you are interested in this type of content, make sure to hit that lovely subscribe button down below and turn on the notification bell so that you can join the family. And now without further ado, let's get right into this video. Now guys, in today's video we are going to talk about relaxed hair care for relaxed hair, tips for relaxed hair. Now guys, one thing you have to realize is that care for relaxed hair is slightly different from care for natural hair. You guys have to know that relaxed hair and natural hair is not the same. Relaxed hair has gone through so much stress compared to natural hair. Relaxed hair has gone through the process of a relaxer, which natural hair has not gone through. So we have to realize that relaxed hair is relatively weaker when compared to natural hair, and that's why we have to put more effort in caring for our relaxed hair. Don't get me wrong, you also have to care for your natural hair, but the thing is, when caring for relaxed hair, we have to put into consideration that it has undergone more stress compared to natural hair, and that's why we have to be extra caring. We have to show extra love and support to our relaxed hair. Now, starting from the main point of weakness or the main cause of weakness for relaxed hair, which is a relaxer process. A relaxer process actually works by breaking down the protein bonds in our hair so as to make our hair straighter. So during a relaxer process, protein is lost. So to regain back this balance, we have to make sure we do a protein treatment every time you relax your hair. Even when you are not doing a relaxer process like your normal wash days, you can use a protein treatment. You can even go as far as using a protein leave-in or a protein moisturizer for your hair. The moisturizer I use, which is Prophetic Mega Growth Daily Leave-In Straightener, has protein in it, and I chose this specifically because of the protein content, because I know my relaxed hair have gone through so much and I know it actually needs protein, coupled with the fact that I noticed my hair was actually high porosity. So I actually picked that product specifically because of its protein content, and it's also very moisturizing for my hair. I talked about this product in another video where I reviewed it in details, where I talked about what I love about it, its pros and cons. So you can check out that video if you are interested. And that's why I think that relaxed hair is actually more prone to being high porosity than natural hair. Just my personal opinion though, because when you look at it from a critical angle, relaxed hair is actually at more risk of being high porosity compared to natural hair. This is because of the relaxer process which relaxed hair undergoes time to time, especially if you are the type that relaxes your hair frequently, like every 2 months. So that's why we have to be extra careful when caring for our relaxed hair. Now, another thing we have to put into consideration when caring for relaxed hair is moisture. Like I said, a relaxer process breaks down the protein bonds in your hair, which can actually make your hair cuticle porous to hair products, to moisture and things like that. So guys, your relaxed hair can actually become dry or be prone to dryness because of this. So that's why we have to be very careful when it comes to moisture. We always have to make sure our hair is more moisturized, because if your hair doesn't have enough protein, it's weak already, and you actually let it become dry due to moisture deficiency, you are actually shooting bullets at your hair from different angles, guys. So in as much as you want to give your hair a protein treatment, also make sure that your hair is properly moisturized as well. So another factor which I want to talk about when it comes to relaxed hair care is to stretch out your relaxers. The minimum space I'll advise in between relaxers will be at least 2 months. Don't go below this. So I see some of us relaxing our hair every 6 weeks. This is not advisable, guys, because it's going to lead to overlapping of relaxers, which is going to lead to over processed hair, and in the long run this will lead to weakness of your hair and hair breakage. So always make sure you space out your relaxers at least 2 months. And for me, initially I was stretching out my relaxers at 3 months, but now I go as far as 6 months. My last relaxer stretch was actually 6 months, and this time I'm hoping to go longer than that. So make sure to subscribe and hit that notification bell so that you get an update when I relax my hair and for how long I was able to stretch my relaxers this time around. So guys, another tip I want to give when it comes to taking care of our relaxed hair is the choice of protective style. A relaxed hair may not be able to withstand a protective style that natural hair can withstand. So we also have to be very careful when it comes to choosing protective styles. Like I said, relaxed hair is relatively weaker compared to natural hair, so you want to be very careful when choosing the weight of protective style to install on your hair, especially if you have fine relaxed hair. If you have fine relaxed hair, you have no business whatsoever installing braids that are too heavy compared to your hair density. So you have to make sure that when installing protective styles like braids, especially when you have fine hair, the amount of braids should be relatively smaller compared to the amount of hair to which you are going to attach it to. If the amount of the extension is bigger than the amount of hair you are going to attach it to, this is going to pull on your hair strands, meaning it will start pulling on your hair, and in the long run it will lead to breakage and hair loss. So when installing a protective style, you always have to be careful, even as far as crochet. There was a time I was using crochet as my means of protective styling, but I noticed that every time I take down the crochet I get massive hair loss, and this was because the crochet I was using back then was actually very heavy. So when I noticed that, I immediately stopped using that crochet and switched to sew-ins. I'm still going to install crochet later as a way of growing out my hair, but when I'm going to do that, I'm going to make sure I get a lightweight crochet so that I don't get breakage. Those are the main tips I have in this video. I have a lot of other tips on relaxed hair in other videos. I don't want to start repeating them all over again. So if you want to get more tips and information, you can check out those videos. I have a whole playlist on hair growth tips, I have a whole playlist on protective styling, and I have other playlists as well, so you can check them out if you want more info. And if you have any questions, you can leave them in the comment section down below and I'll make sure to get back to you. I hope you enjoyed this video. If you did, don't forget to hit that like button, subscribe to this channel and turn on the notification bell so that you'll be the first to get notified whenever I upload a new video. Thank you so much and stay tuned for more videos. Bye.